Hey there, I'm estate planning attorney Paul Rabelais, and in this video I'm going to be discussing how digital assets affect your estate planning and your surviving loved ones, with an emphasis toward the new legacy contact feature that Apple just came out with. Now, in an earlier video that I'll point you to, I discussed estate planning with digital assets, where I suggested that you may want to consider having your estate planning legal documents authorize your executor or your power of attorney agent to have access to your digital assets. But I also pointed out that it may be important to, if the digital asset custodian offers you an online tool, you may want to consider using that online tool, since the terms that the digital asset custodian provides may control whether your survivors can easily get access to information and assets or get digital asset privileges. So personally, my wife Amy and I have 5 children, and initially regarding all this digital asset stuff, I'm thinking, what's the big deal? I don't really have any digital assets that are important. But then I remembered that I have an Amazon KDP account that provides royalties to me from the book that I wrote. I have a YouTube channel that provides ad revenue to me every time you watch one of those annoying ads on my videos. And I now realize that the days of old physical photo albums are gone. And most people's memories of those who have passed on come from photos and videos, thousands of which are stored on my iPhone. So digital assets have both economic value and, perhaps maybe even more importantly, sentimental value. So since many of you watching this video have an iPhone or an iPad, and you are pretty likely to die at some point in the future, let's take a close look at the new legacy contact feature that Apple provides. To take advantage of and use this feature, you'll need iOS 15.2. Once you have that, then go to Settings and tap your name at the top of the screen. Select Password and Security. Then you should see the words Legacy Contact near the bottom of the screen. Then you could select up to 5 legacy contacts. I chose my wife Amy from my contacts. I suppose I could have added up to 4 of my adult kids also, but I feel most comfortable now just adding Amy as a legacy contact. Now Amy can get access to my account by providing an access key that was given to me and a copy of my death certificate. Now, what will your legacy contact be able to access? Well, most of what is in your iCloud account, things like your photos, email, contacts, notes, downloaded apps, and calendars. Not included in what your legacy contact can access is your movies, music, and books that you have purchased. And note that it is an all or nothing thing. You can't limit your legacy contact to accessing just, for example, your photos. They get it all. So I was wondering, what's the advantage of adding legacy contacts versus just giving someone or some people my passwords and passcodes? One of the differences is that if I give others my passcodes and passwords now, those could get into the hands of the wrong people while I'm still alive and using my Apple devices. But with the legacy contact, no one gets access until a legacy contact produces both the access code and a death certificate. Now, I also mentioned earlier that if you want to do everything that you can so that your or your estate's representatives can gain access to your digital assets, either due to your incapacity or due to your death, your estate legal documents, such as your will and your power of attorney, should expressly state that your executor of your will and your power of attorney agent have access to your digital assets. If your estate documents are more than a few years old, they likely don't address your digital assets. Now, I co-founded a company that allows people in all 50 states to create valid estate documents like your will, trust, and power of attorney on your own without attorney involvement. You can explore that if you want to by clicking the My Advocate link in the description below. And then when we created all of the My Advocate estate documents for people in all 50 states, I made sure to include the appropriate digital asset language that should be in each will and power of attorney, which grants your executor and your power of attorney agent the authority to access digital assets on your behalf. So let's hear from you in the comments below. If you are an Apple device user, Do you plan to use the legacy contact feature to give up to 5 people access to your iCloud account after you pass away? Tell us what you're thinking in the comments below, and then share this video. There's a share arrow near the like and subscribe button that will make it easy for you to share this video with everyone you know who has an iPhone. Thanks and have a great day.